So there's been a lot of questions about how to communicate the COVID-19 situation. And the first thing that I'll say is definitely consider the person's background, right? So if the person was, let's say, a disease specialist, an expert, an infectious disease expert, and they're at the very mild stages or early stages of dementia, that communication is going to look a lot different than if someone was previously in a different job and if they have a very progressed dementia, right? So definitely consider where they're coming from. And what do they need to know, and why do they need to know it, right? So is it because they're trying to wander out the door and you're concerned that they won't do the social distancing? Is it because they're asking a lot of questions, but they're not wandering, they're not trying to leave, they're perfectly content staying in? Those two situations will have very different approaches. When you are communicating, and if you choose to communicate, make sure to use calm language. So we don't want to make the world more confusing or scarier than it can already be for someone living with dementia. And so if you're communicating in a calm manner, it's going to help kind of relieve that anxiety for them. And definitely keep it simple. So we don't need to go into all of the details necessarily about what it is and what's going on and where it originated and how long ago. You know, whatever details you think is most important for their well-being, those are the details to give, and use simple language as well to explain it. And consistency is key. And I bolded this one because of how important it is. So that just means that every person in their circle of support needs to provide the same information and try and say it in the same way. So if someone's getting conflicting information from different people, it can cause confusion, but it can actually cause some distress as well, right? They're not going to know what to believe.